Hi everybody, it's Diana with Stamping with Di. Welcome to my YouTube channel and this week's Di's Shorts. And I'm gonna, when I went antique shopping the other day, I also went to Goodwill and Savers, and I forgot to show you some of the stuff I picked up. I think I got it, I can't remember now if it was at Goodwill or not, but anyway, so that's what I'm going to share with you today. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Diana, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm in Santan Valley, Arizona, so welcome. So during the video premiere, I'll be in the chat room, so head on over there. I'll be there with my friends. If you have a comment or a question and you're watching the replay, just leave it below and then YouTube will let me know I can reach out to you. I also wanted to let you know that next week I won't be doing any videos because I'll be in Las Vegas for convention. Now I know it's not called convention, it's called on stage, backstage. I can never remember what stage it is, so I just say convention because most people understand, oh, I know what a convention is. So that's what I just say. It's just easier for my old noggin to remember. So since I will be there, I'm just not going to do any videos, and I don't have to worry about trying to see what time it's going to be or where I'm going to be when I'm usually in the chat room. So I thought, you know what, I'll just not do any. That will also give me some time to get ready for Vegas. If I'm going to do any swaps or, you know, clean my studio, just whatever. It'll just give me, a bit of time before I leave to get myself situated. So I hope you understand that. But I will be back the week after. So so let me turn my camera and stop gabbing so we can get started. All right, so close your eyes for a second. Okay, so I did show you these last week or so, and I got these all shined up and nice and pretty, and I'm just going to keep them in my studio. So if I need a spoon for any reason, if I when I ink up the ink pad, I just use the back of a spoon, you know, to kind of move the ink around, just so that I have something pretty and fancy to use instead of the little plastic baby spoons that I was using before. So I'm just gonna put these off to the side of my desk and just go, oh, they're so beautiful. I love polishing silver. All right, so when I went to Goodwill, I always look at the bags. That's where I got the spoons from, although they were from a different thrift store. But I always go to the bags on the walls, and that might be where I found this stamp set, just because when I'm looking at it, like I would have left the date on it, and I mounted mine a little differently. So I want to say I found this maybe at Goodwill, I want to say. But anyway, so I like to use the older stamps when, you know, I'm doing my mini masterpiece, just because I think that makes them more special. So I usually look at the craft wall when I go to the thrift store, and I found some old stamps. So I want to show you the ones I got. All right, so I grabbed this one. Now look how cute. Now I remember, so see, it just says Bab W. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Oh, Build-A-Bear Workshop. That's what that meant. Because I remember we used to be part of Build-A-Bear. All right, so look how cute this is. So it has the cute little girl bear and the boy bear. And now I had this at one time, and then I sold mine, you know, when it retired. And then I'm like having to rebuy them. But it's so cute. But especially now that I'm doing my mini masterpiece again, because look how adorable he would be. Wouldn't he be cute? He would be really cute, and he's a perfect little size. So you might see him, you know, or her. But there's just something about the little guy. I love his little pants with the pockets. So anyways, and then it has the cute little greetings that went with it. So this was part of it, Build-A-Bear. So this is Berry Best Friends. So I grabbed this. But they each came with, because they want you to buy both bags, right? Because it was like, this was in one bag and this was in one bag. Well, if you're going to get this die, which it's kind of hard to see. Oh, there it is. It's actually, you know, these little bears. If you're going to get this one, well, you want this one because this is the clothes. So, of course, you're going to get both bags. Plus, this is the greeting that goes with it. Why don't you just put it in a bigger bag and have it all at once? But whatever. What is it? I digress. I don't know what the word is. But anyways, and I had a coupon, so I got 20% off. But look how cute. So I can't wait. And again, I had these before. Sold them. Now I'm rebuying them. I'm such a crazy. All right. So now before I sell my retired stuff, I always look at it really good and go, okay, will I ever use that in the next 40 years? All right. So let's see some of the other stuff I got. Now, these are not in any order whatsoever. I just stuck them in a shoebox when I got them home. So look how cute these are. So hanging out with, how cute is that? Me and my A Perfect Day. I think, is that all? I think, like I said, I don't know if these are all one set or not. But now this person was not a very good assembler. Like they just stuck that on there without cutting it out worth a hoot. Now what you can do if you do get these and you want to take them off, because I will definitely do that, you can put them in the microwave for like a second or 2 seconds or something. Don't, you know, not minutes, just like a second at a time. And then what happens is it will release that glue so that you're able to you know, remount them or whatever, because this is just not good. But anyway, so hanging out. But I thought these were cute, especially these are great for cards. But if I do some scrapbook pages, these are great size for that as well. And I probably had this one at one time as well. All right, let's see what else I got. So I also found this one, and this is from 1999. So that's when I joined, right? 1999? Yeah, 1999. Cute. And then see, when I did it, I always left that date on there because I always found. So like you can tell, like this person did that. So see what I mean by? So they probably bought this from somebody that didn't mount it very good. So they put it in the microwave, loosened up, and recut it. But it will leave all that tacky gook. You know, so they're a little messy, but they're still so cute. Look at these cuties. All right, let's see. This is probably one of them too, the cute little boy. And see, some of these are good size for my little mini masterpieces too. So that's why they're fun. Look at the little skateboard. There's a little balloon. So definitely, if you have a Goodwill nearby or a whatever, always look. I'm just assuming everybody has the bags. All right, now these, I think these were to go on the bottoms of this kid's shoes, if I'm remembering right. So he could either have sneakers, or I think it gave him rolling skates, if I'm not mistaken. This is 1999. That's a long time ago. Or it could have been on this girl, right? Maybe that's where they went. But anyway, so there's another little girl. So I'm just kind of looking in my, I think that's all of the kids. All right, so that, I think that was a set. I don't know. All right, let's see what else I got in my handy dandy little shoebox. All right, get well soon. I did have this set. This is 1996. And these were, I remember doing a lot with this set. And then we have From the Heart. Again, sold it. Buying it again. All right. And then there was Thank You. I can't remember what this was called, because like I said, these were just in a bag. But Happy Birthday. And, oh, I'm going to have fun coloring that. Then there was Friend to Friend. And then this might be, I think this is the last one, because I think that might have been an 8-piece set. But it is fun to find the old ones. you know, when I'm at the store. Bring them home and give them some love. All right. And then I found, so some of these, so this was like, I think 2 bags. So I'm not for sure where this came from. And then there was this. And then there was this. So, see, I don't really know, right? Because they're just kind of like loose little stamps. It all had this person's initial on them, though. All right. And I think that's all the mounted ones. And then there was a whole bunch of blocks. And I have a whole bunch of blocks in my cupboard. And I think these blocks go with this set. So then there was this set. And I remember having this one too. Because it went bless you, love you, miss you. So you kept using that big U. Thank you, happy for you, just be you. So I think like this, you know, the U goes on there. And then all the little other ones go in here. But there was no sticker. Like, you know, they either threw the sticker away, you know, Goodwill did, or the person that donated them, you know, didn't put the sticker or whatever. But anyways, I just thought I would share the cute little oldie but goodies. And so you might see some of these on some of your mini masterpieces down the road. I really love this one. The little tulips will be fun. And will that even... See, I might even be able to fit that whole thing. Like, that might be really cute on there. All right. So, I'm going to say, see you later, alligator. So, yeah, that was a really quick die shorts. But I just wanted to show you, you know, some of the stamps. So, I usually do, you know, check out the stamps whenever I go to the thrift stores. If they have, like, a craft thing. And it's good to, it's fun to see some of the older things. And those dies, those are when we used to have the steel, I think they were called steel ruled dies. And so they would cut through cardboard and stuff like that. So it'll be kind of interesting. And fabric, stuff like that. All right, so I am going to stop blabbing. So like I said, I will not have any videos next week because I'll be at convention. But just make sure you have a good week. If you have any questions or about anything, I will have my phone, so you can always text me. I don't know if I'll be able to answer. If I'm in a class or something, I'll have to have my phone off. But you can always leave a message. And I will see you when I get back. If you are going to Vegas and you see me, make sure you say hi. All right, so I'm going to stop blabbing. I got to clean all this mess up now. All right, so I will see you, what day will that be? That will be the 17th. Yes, the 17th will be my Mimeograph Monday with a twist. I'll be back. All right, so have a good week, and I'll see you then. All right, bye for now.